Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Trash Talk with me, Mark Murray. This is the show to hold you over until Trash to Thrash returns on July 1st for Season 2. I'm still working on guitars every single day. As a matter of fact, I'm actually on the side of my house. This is like my outdoor sanding area where I like to do messy stuff, working with Bondo, stuff that you want to be really in a ventilated area. It's been getting hot, so the sun travels straight over this pathway right here, and it's just been getting too hot to work over here. So I got myself a nice little canopy on Amazon, and I got a little fan run over here. So I'm working on a few guitars on my little bench right next to the paint booth today, and it's actually pretty nice. It's not too hot yet, but there will come a point sometime in the year when it's going to get too hot, over 100 degrees, and I'll be doing something else those days. So today I'm working on a few different guitars, like I said, a couple that are going to be on Season 2 of Trash to Thrash. Some really cool ones too. But check this out. This is something for one of them. It's a pickguard, obviously, made of metal. My assistant Ryan made this, cut it for me, and now we're rusting it up. So maybe some of you know what that's going to be for. It's for an Explorer, I'll say that. And I got a couple guitars I want to show you today that are going to be featured on Season 2 of Trash to Thrash. So let me show you the stock forms of them, how I got them in, I should say, and then we'll head into the shop and I'll show you a little bit of where they're at now and maybe tell you a little more of what we're going to do, but I'm not going to spoil everything yet. You're going to have to wait for Season 2. By the way, I'm going to be having the first shop tour for the Patreon members, so if you're not a Patreon member yet and you've been thinking about it, join now. Join the CEO tier and you'll be entered into a monthly giveaway for the guitars that I've been building on the show. The first one up is going to be the Ibanez Proline V. So June 15th, sign up before then and you'll be entered in and get a chance to win that guitar. So let's go check out those other guitars. First off is an Epiphone Gothic Explorer. It's based on the 58 Explorers that Gibson put out originally, and this one was put out as part of the Gothic series, which was a limited edition series where they put out all black versions of the Les Paul, the SG, the Flying V, and the Explorer. The Explorers and the Vs were also available with Floyd Roses on some of the Epiphone Gothics, which is really cool because you don't get a lot of Floyd Rose Epiphones and Gibsons. The original Gothics came out around 2000 or something like that, so I was in my teenage years and they had a big impact on me. They were just such cool guitars. I'm always watching the used guitar market to see if any cool guitars come up that spark my interest for a custom build. So I bought this one as part of a bundle deal knowing there was something cool I could do with it. I posted it up online and right away someone jumped on it and wanted me to rebuild it as a James Hetfield replica. The bundle I bought it in also included this guitar. It's a Jackson RRXMG. It's a really cool Rhoads because it's rear routed, so there's no pickguard on the front. It's got a Floyd Rose special bridge, which we'll be swapping out. It came with EMG 81 and 85 pickups, 24 frets, a bound fretboard, shark tooth inlays. It's got a basswood body with a maple neck-through construction, so it's a really nice guitar. I had actually been on a hunt for something like this for a project for somebody. For certain custom builds, people write me an email and tell me exactly what they want, and then I'll start looking for the guitar. To give them a proper quote, though, I need to find the guitar first. Well, the customer wasn't quite ready to commit to this project, and I found this guitar for sale. I knew if I let this guitar sit there online too long for sale, someone else is going to buy it because it's a nice guitar. And I know if the customer can't come through, I'm going to be able to use this for another cool project. So I decided to buy it anyways. Here we have the two guitars that I just showed you. And check out this awesome stand, by the way, that my assistant Ryan made me. This thing is awesome. The guitars slide right out of it, and he made me an adapter that hooks up to my painting jig. Guitars slide right out of it so easily. Jeez, that thing was tough to get out. Yeah, so we made these really cool brackets that attach to the inside of the pickup cavity, and it's got this, it's a little over a 1/4 inch solid square shaft. And here we have this, it's on wheels, and it has 4 guitar holders at the top, and these square shafts slide right inside. And when I paint them over on my paint jig, he made me like a similar thing that I slide into my paint jig and it locks into place, and then I can paint it on there. So really cool new setup. So this Rhoads here is actually going to be a tribute guitar. Maybe some of you guys know who plays an awesome Rhoads. We're going to do colored bevels on it. Single humbucker, so we filled in the neck humbucker. Filled in all the controls. They're going to do a single volume. We're going to do gold hardware on this one. So maybe some of you guys put your guesses in the comments down below. See if you guys know who what this is going to be. But yeah, this is the RRXMG. Awesome Jackson model. I think I did some review videos with it before I started working on it too, so in the future sometime I'll post like a comparison of that one versus some other Jacksons and cool guitars. And then here we have the Gothic Explorer. So this one's coming along real well. We're going to go with the flat black on it and the rusty pickguard. It's the James Hetfield. Most of you guys probably know that if you're big Metallica fans. But I remember when the Gibson Gothics came out, and I thought they were so cool at the time because, you know, they didn't make the 1984 Epiphone models at the time. The LTDs were like impossible to find. And these things were like blacked out, really cool. If you threw some EMGs in them, they were pretty much the closest affordable thing you can get to like a James Hetfield Explorer back then in like 1998, I'll say. The ESP ones were way too expensive, and really the LTD ones I don't think were really available until 98, 99. Maybe that was it. I don't know how long they were making the LTD ones, but had to be right in that same window. So both of these guitars, by the time you guys see in a month or so, season 2 when it comes back, these guitars are going to be crazy, and I look forward to showing you guys these awesome builds. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of these guitars. Let me know some guitars you would like to see in season 2, because I'm still thinking I've got it all decked out, pretty much all planned out I should say, for all customer guitars. But I got to slide in a couple custom shop Guitar Guts builds. I got to do a BC Rich. I also had somebody request that I take like the least metal guitar possible and make it metal. So I'm like already planning season 3 of Trash to Thrash, thinking I should do like a season of all guitars that are the least metal, you know, stock Strat or stock Squire Strat, stock Telly, stock Les Paul, SG, things that aren't typically metal, and then make them super metal. So what do you guys think are the least metal guitars that would be cool to see made into a metal guitar? Yeah, those are the main ones that come to mind, but of course I got to do some metal guitars still too. BC Rich. I've been informed that there aren't that many left-handed guitars out there, so I definitely want to do some left-handed, like make some right-handed conversions into left-handed. I'm inspired to do that with a couple, you know, Jacksons or something really cool like that. So if you guys have ideas for that, let me know down in the comments as well. Thank you guys for watching. Trash to Thrash will be back in, what is it now, 5 weeks? It's crazy. So tune in on Sunday for Sunday Morning Shred. If you don't know about the giveaway, then it's on my Patreon, so check the description down below. There's a link to patreon.com/guitarguts, and there's 3 different tiers. You have to join the top tier, the CEO tier. It's $10 a month, and you're entered into a monthly giveaway. You get a lot of other benefits too. You get all the YouTube videos ad-free over there. I'm still trying to catch up with that because I'm learning the system, and it's not as simple as just uploading to YouTube. You have to upload them to your own server and then put the links over on Patreon. So I got to get better at doing that. But you know, it's only been like a week and a half I've been on the Patreon. You know, been doing Patreon, so I'm getting up to speed. But once all the videos are up, they're all gonna have the whole library of Sunday Morning Shred, Trash to Thrash, all ad-free. Trash Talk, of course. Any shows I'm doing will be all ad-free on there. Plus all kinds of other really cool benefits for the $3 and the $6 tier. But then the $10 tier gets you everything, plus you're entered into like the monthly guitar giveaway, which it's $1,000 plus value guitars. Ones that you've seen me build on the show. If you watched episode 20, you saw the 3 cool guitars that I finished there, plus the Crackle Kelly, which I don't know if you guys can see it in the background. It's over there. So thank you guys for watching. Go sign up for the Patreon page, and I'll see you guys on Sunday for Sunday Morning Shred. Rock on, my friends.